Hey, this is Gigi, and welcome to this edition of Inside the Courtroom. This edition, we're going to shine the spotlight on Russell Simmons because it appears that he's going to be making a grand appearance in the Southern District of New York very soon because according to the evidence that I just read in this lawsuit filed in February of 2024, it might not be true that he's a citizen of Indonesia. So, according to the lawsuit filed by Jane Doe, who is the plaintiff, they are requesting or challenging his citizenship, saying that he is not a citizen of Bali, he's a citizen of the United States by way of New York. And if he is a citizen of Indonesia, they are asking the court to make him prove it. And it reads like this. The court should reject New York icon Russell Simmons' second attempt to escape the court's jurisdiction by claiming to be a stateless United States citizen living in Indonesia in a hotel and incapable of being sued in federal court. So she is asking that the courts dismiss the BS and proceed. A party alleging that there has been a change in domicile bears the burden of proving the required intent to change from one domicile to another, coupled with residence in a new state, and must prove those facts by clear and convincing evidence. It goes on to say, in making this determination, courts should consider a variety of different factors, including voting registration, employment, current residence, location of real and personal property, location of spouse and family, driver's license, automobile registration, tax payments, and addresses and locations of a person's bank account and physician. No, this is, she actually filed a complaint on Russell Simmons years ago because of basically saying that she was abused by Russell Simmons. And because of the New York Adult Survivors Act, she had time to come back. And basically, she's like, we need to proceed. You can't keep holding my case up because you're saying that this man is a citizen of Bali, yet you haven't, or Indonesia, and you haven't even proven that. The courts haven't proven that. We haven't established that. And I'm sure her lawyers need to have that information so they know how to proceed accordingly. Because when you think about the fact that she has a protective order, she thinks, and that's why she's moving forward as a Jane Doe. I know who she is, but I'm not going to say her name because of the protective order. And, which means that she feels like her life might be threatened. And the courts have given her the ability to go forward as a Jane Doe. But when you think about Russell Simmons being able to come in and out of the country, which in the court records shows that he comes in and out of New York, and, who's to say that, something might happen to her, while he's in the country just for him to skip the country and go back to Indonesia? That's not fair. And so that is what's going on with this case. It's just kind of getting him to stand, to make an appearance in court, to be able to move forward and go and, and complete this case. So I just did a video on Russell Simmons, and, I just think it's ironic how he fled, or seemingly fled, to another country after all these allegations. And these allegations are not nice. They're not, we went on a date and he took advantage of me. These are terrible allegations that have been made against him, especially this Jane Doe here, her allegation against him. And so that is what's going on. It's really interesting how he is now seemingly going to have to face, his consequences to his choices. And I only think that's fair. Who's to say? Why would they allow people to just go from country to country? Who's to say? If this is true about him, wouldn't he be just as violent in Indonesia as he was here? You guys don't care about the women in Indonesia? To have someone just moving from this place to that place, claiming to be a stateless American and do whatever they want to do, right? No. So that's that. We'll see what happens moving forward. I do think maybe he'll be even a part of this RICO charge. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I just find it really, really interesting how, people are paying attention to him. All right. This is Gigi. Next time. Peace. That's fair. I mean, who's to say? I mean, why would they allow people to just go from country to country? Who's to say? I mean, if this is true about him, wouldn't he be just as violent in Indonesia as he was here? I mean, you guys don't care about the women in Indonesia, to have someone just moving from this place to that place claiming to be a stateless American, that they can go wherever they want to do and do whatever they want to do, right? No. Mm-mm. So that's that. We'll see what happens moving forward. I do think maybe he'll be even a part of this RICO charge. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I just find it really, really interesting how, yeah, people are paying attention to him. And he's not getting away either. All right. This is Gigi. Next time. Peace.